to hide. To hide. To hide. To hide. to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. To hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide.
And the defender, number 27, Cadman Irving. Today's officiating crew, the center is Mr. Coy Weggy, AR1, Mr. Adam Caton, AR2, Hollis Reel, and today's fourth official, Mr. Dan Yanowski. If everybody would please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
I don't.
Hey, welcome everybody to Lawson Stadium in a day before Mother's Day battle between FC Atlanta and your FC Birmingham Falcons. Both teams coming in not playing their best ball and both hoping today to get a victory and turn this thing all around for both teams. It's a beautiful day out here. If you're tuning into the broadcast, you really shouldn't. You should be driving your butt down to Lawson Stadium and catching the game. Probably in the mid to low 80s. Beautiful sunny sky. Hoping to get a little look of the Aurora Borealis as the sun goes down tonight over Lawson Field. So, yeah, please come on down, join us. We got taco truck here from Tacos and Hot Dogs Chihuahua. They've been here a couple weeks in a row for our home games, and it's been amazing food. So come see some football, have some fun, and get some food. Looks like the refs are getting ready to get this thing kicked off. FC Birmingham had a split squad game today with some of the younger players playing against the Birmingham Legion UPSL 2 team. Over at Rathmill. It was a great time. Everybody had a lot of fun, and now the senior squad's getting ready to suit up and see what they can do against FC Atlanta. Not really sure what the delay is. Got a lot of people all of a sudden filling into the stadium.
Fans, don't forget we have a great food truck again today. Hot dogs and tacos.
Check that out as well as the FC Birmingham concession stand over there with Coke products, Sunny, chips, candy, great concessions, great food truck, and a great day for soccer here at Lawson Field as we await the beginning of this afternoon's UPSL Georgia Premier Division game.
I think the delay's got something to do with the FC Atlanta goalie not being on the pitch. He must have gotten stuck on 285 as he was making his way over to out of Atlanta into the Birmingham area.
And all of the FCB ball boys would report
To their stations, please.
Nice 150-yard sprint for the goalkeeper before the game. Hopefully we can put a couple shots on him early while he's nice and tired. Looks like we're finally about to get ready as the ball's making its way to the center of the pitch. Slight delay. Looks like about 7 minutes before the start of the kick. So you still got time to get down here if you hadn't left. And we're kicked off now. Nice pick by Ivan Calderon. Oh, that looked like it was played with his hand on the ground. It's going to be a free kick for FC Birmingham in a pretty dangerous spot to start off this game. Isaac is a new player this week, just joining us after UAB's Blazers season has finished. Good to see him and a couple of the other Blazers joining us in the program. New coach, Coach Lilly, really extending his friendship out to FC Birmingham. And we're looking very forward to this new partnership. Throw-in is going to be made by Bailey Harris on the far side. He's got a decently long throw. Throws it into the box. Oh, it's flicked on. Oh, nobody can get a touch on it. That was a very dangerous ball. Bounced twice in front of the keeper. Keeper didn't come out to get it. Probably still winded from that 150-yard sprint. Unfortunately, we could not put a head on it to put it in the back of the net. It would be great for FC Birmingham to get on the board first, as we played out of a hole the last couple of games. A little bit of press upfield. Looks like FC Birmingham is going to put a little bit more pressure than they've been doing the last couple of games. Make it a little bit more difficult for FC Atlanta to work it out of the back. Hopefully we can possess the ball down in that half as well. Oh, a nice chip. It was a good run, but chip makes it all the way to the keeper. It's a good look from another newcomer, Kareem Salom, joining us from University of Montevallo, another local school who's really reached out and has been very supportive of FC Birmingham over the years. Nice to have a blend of the local kids plus the local college kids. Trying to make a competitive squad here at the FC Birmingham. Ball goes into Lupe. Our normal left back, Manny Mendez, out today with some food poisoning. He's replaced by one of the youngest players in the UPSL, Cadman Irvin, who is 16, will be turning 17, I believe, on the 17th of this month. So early happy birthday to Cadman, getting his very first, I believe, UPSL start. Foul on number 17, Bailey Harris. Looked like he was just backing up into the player and didn't really even realize he was posted up. So, but a foul nonetheless. Interestingly enough, we actually have a little bit of an idea of how this ref will probably call this game due to the fact that the same center ran the same center at our scrimmage game with the Legion USL 2 team earlier in the day. So what we do know is he doesn't put up with a lot of talk, and he's very quick with the cards. Let's hope that our players on both pitches, on both sides of the pitch, show a little bit more restraint. Right now, all the action's been held down on the FC Birmingham attacking end of the pitch. This is exactly the kind of start we would be looking for. Now we just need to get one in the net so that we can really turn up the pressure. Goalie doesn't seem 100% comfortable back there with the ball at his feet either, as he plays that directly out of bounds. Probably trying to do a little bit too much. Nice sprint down the sideline by Cadman Irvin. Went with his right foot there on the cross. Would like to have seen him take that left-footed. I know Cadman's got him at left foot, so just maybe thought he could put a little touch pass in there. Doesn't look like FC Atlanta is interested in trying to work it out of the back anymore. They've been dealing with this press and have decided that they've had enough of it. Michael Brew clearing the ball out of bounds there. ball one back by FC Birmingham, making a run. Is Bustamante a little bit too far out. Goalie's come out to clean it up. Keeper from the other side has just booted it all the way down the pitch. Ended up being somewhat effective, but just an absolutely wild shot by number 11. Hall Jason. I want to make it the opposite way. I want to make it Jason Hall, but I think his name's Hall Jason. Regardless, he shot for the corner flag. Oh, a nice pass down the field. Lupe making the run, squeezes the pass by, but just straight. Oh, blocked ball there. Goalie chooses not to pick it up, but just to rocket it down the middle of the field. Strange choice by the keep. I'm enjoying the pressure that FC Birmingham's putting on in this first 7 minutes, but we need to see some kind of results, some shots on goal, something to test this goalie out and see if he's going to stop anything today. Nice ball into the box. Ball cleared out into the jungle. Cabin Irvin putting a wild ball into the middle. Goalie comes out, collects it rather easily. Runs into Caleb Sippen. Not really sure why that goalie even felt that. Caleb's about half the size of that keep. Again, just punting it long. I think that FC Birmingham will probably be pretty excited if that's the style of play that FC Atlanta chooses to play today. Another deep ball, this one going out of bounds. Trying to play about a 40-yard diagonal ball there. That's really tough in at any time, but especially when you're a defender making that pass. Really, all the activity's been on this near side of the pitch. Ball sprayed out to Kareem Salom. Gets it out from under his feet. He's got an overlapping runner. Decides to play a long ball over towards Giancarlo, but really didn't have a chance on that. It was a really difficult ball to play. But still, good action moving forward. We'd like to see that. Ball cycle back to the FC Atlanta goal. Dangerous ball that he got away with. Yeah, it looked like a quick kick by the wrong team. Trying to get away with a little sneaky there. Joined up in the booth today with David Kearney, who's calling the game over the loudspeaker for the fans here in the stadium, and Doug Walk, who's running all of the stats and video for you. So very small set of guys up here today. We had a pack box last time up here, and today we got a little elbow room. Oh, nice dangerous ball right there. Very unfortunate that didn't fall to the feet of an FC Birmingham player. An absolute ricochet. That has to be. Oh, I guess the linesman did not see that one, because that was absolutely ricocheted off of number 11 out of bounds. Good ball down to Giancarlo, who brings it down nicely. Coach Gabriel Gregoire looking for his first home victory as a head coach here at FC Birmingham. So far, the home field has not been to our advantage. The road is actually where we've gotten our 2 victories this year. It's a nice interception there by Bailey Harris on the header. Looked like they had a couple of men advantage over there. And then the touch away out of bounds. Going to be a throw in. This is FC Atlanta's first time really pushing the ball into the FC Birmingham side of the pitch. I'd like to see that get out of here as quickly as possible. Looked like he came from an offside position there. Number 9, their captain, Andres Leon. I believe last year FC Birmingham 2 and this FC Atlanta team met in the Division 1 UPSL finals. I believe Mr. Leon got himself a goal. In fact, got the game-winning goal to win the championship for FC Atlanta. He's wearing the captain's armband today. He's a pretty savvy player around the goal. Not going to beat you with a lot of speed, but can pose some problems with the ball at his feet. He's pretty crafty. Long throw out. Bailey Harris recovers back, wins the ball up to Caleb Sippin. The overlapping run. Oh, long. Unfortunate. It was good idea, good work all the way around, but again, final execution was just not there. A little bit too much put on that. I know Bailey'd like to have that one back. Nice win there by Lupe. We got to get one win in the center of the pitch right now. It seems like we're getting the ball right up there towards the middle, but we just cannot win that ball in the middle. We need Giancarlo to get on it and get strong. Nice win there by Isaac. Over to Kareem. Kareem outside to Caleb. Oh, a nice ball to the back post. Giancarlo brings it down. Oh, hits it across the goal just a little bit high, but that was a nice execution all the way around there.
FC Birmingham, I'd like to thank all of our great corporate sponsors for this spring UPSL season, including Mendez Woodwork, Mi Pueblo Supermarkets, Polo Lucas, Macaulay, Champion Sports Medicine, Puma. Thanks to these great sponsors that make the FCB spring season for the men's and women's team possible. Man, don't forget, we got a great food
truck over there today. Hot dogs and tacos, Chihuahua. Check that out during the game as well as the FCB concession stand. 0-0 here at Lawson Stadium, 15 minutes into the game.
FC Birmingham really at this point in time looks very comfortable back on defense. Hasn't seemed too challenged yet by the FC Atlanta team. Having played these guys before, we know that they can make something happen pretty quickly out of nothing. Their desire is really to counter strike. Ball out of bounds on the far side of the pitch. Nice long throw. Cycled all the way back to the goalie. Nice interception by Yoel. Really need a big game out of Yoel today. Isaac showing off his skill set. Really good step there. Again, this game's being played really between about the 40 and the 10 of the FC Atlanta end. I really enjoy that, as I don't get as nervous when we're playing down and farther away from our goal. Nice give and go there. Nice touch around for Isaac. As would be expected, though, FC Atlanta is going to have a lot of guys back, so I would anticipate that the going will get tough when we get down near the goal. They'll have a lot of bodies getting back. A little bit of arguing on the pitch right now. A couple of guys from FC Atlanta really not happy with each other. Oh, Giancarlo winning the ball, plays it across the middle. Oh, a shot. Another shot. Can we get one more in here? Oh, very unlucky that ball did not end up in the net. One of the FC Atlanta defenders came back and covered the line and stopped that Giancarlo Bustamante shot from hitting the back of the net. Seems like at home we just have not been fortunate to get these balls in the net. We need to see one go in. Offsides run for top of the pitch. Yeah, it was a pretty obvious call. He made the run, left maybe about 2 or 3 seconds too early. It was a good run, but the timing was not there. The pass just wouldn't come off the guy's foot in time to keep him on sides. David Kearney was all over it here in the booth, though. He had the flag raised. Nice ball. Oh, and a goal!
Go, FC Birmingham!
Looks like Lupe Villanueva pouncing on.
FC Birmingham goal scored by number 10, Lupe Villanueva. Our new score, FC Birmingham 1. FC Atlanta 0.
Nice follow-up there. Nice ball into the box by Giancarlo, but an absolute muff by the FC Atlanta goalie. Puts it right into the path of Lupe, who took his time and just slotted into the back of the net. Didn't try to overhit it. Not really sure what the complaint could be from the FC Atlanta side, other than my goalie didn't catch the ball. So the score is now 1-0 for your FC Birmingham Falcons. Nice to have an early lead at the 19-minute mark. Now, honestly, it looks like FC Birmingham's looking for more right now. Oh, player laying down on the ground, plays it with his hands. It was a pretty obvious call, although number 19 for FC Atlanta surely is arguing with it. Pretty sure it's some kind of call. Looks like Bustamante standing over the ball. It's about 30 yards out, but I have no doubts in my mind that he's about to strike this. Let's hope he can get his shoulders down and get his shoulders over the top of the ball and keep this thing low. Unfortunately, leaned back a little, clipped it over the bar, and it's going to result in a goal kick. But, again, another good, dangerous scoring opportunity for FC Birmingham in the early moments. Let's see if we can keep up the pressure. Don't know how this ball hasn't gone out of bounds yet, but it finally does. Cadman Irvin is going to get a throw in down the line, right into the feet of Giancarlo. Giancarlo over to Lupe. A lot of FC Atlanta defenders back. Looks like the goal of FC Atlanta is to try and play these diagonal balls. hasn't been all that effective for them so far. Oh, Javi, pick that up. I'm no goalie, but anytime you're in the goalie box and you can kick it, you can probably jump on it. Very dangerous ball there, played by number 13. He got away with it. We just weren't ready to pounce on it. Nice interception there by Michael Brew. Foul by Yoel right around the, if you're looking at it as a football field, right around the 25-yard line, so about 35 yards out from goal. My guess, based on their opportunities so far, is that this is going to be a shot on goal. So Javi should set up his wall accordingly, and it should take a very special thing to be able to get past a keeper from this range. Well, we couldn't have a much larger wall with Michael Brew in the center of it, so I'm not sure this guy is even going to be able to spot the goal. This is where FC Atlanta has to hope they can take advantage of things, though. Javi pats it down, and really a harmless kick. Never tested the keeper at all. Based on the way this game's gone so far, I'd really like to see us get another goal before halftime. Get this thing out to a 2-0 lead. Maybe take some of the energy out of this FC Atlanta team. FC Atlanta moving the ball around. This is probably their best run of play here the last couple of minutes. They're running a runner from the back line, kind of around the outside and deep. Kevin Irvin causing all kinds of problem for Johnny Ray. Oh, he anticipated that perfectly, but just didn't get there. A steal there, and it's a 2-on-1 with the goalie, I think. Got a lot of kids here at the game today. They are appearing to put themselves through a grueling workout of stadium stairs on the far side of the pitch. Everything is just a little loose for FC Atlanta. I think if we can just play crisp and play smart, I think we can open this game up. Nice pass there by Kevin Irvin. Lupe with the shot. Might as well test the keeper. He didn't hold the first one, so put a couple at him and see what we can do. FC Atlanta's having to work awfully hard to get out of their end of the pitch. This is going to wear on them over the course of 90 minutes. Got a lot of players on the far side of this. Nice wall off there by Bailey Harris. There's some shouts from the FC Atlanta for a call, but the referee never raised his whistle. Looked like it was some good shoulder-to-shoulder action. Another long ball. Only thing I don't like right now is that it seems like FC Atlanta's first to these long balls. We're not really putting a lot of contest. They're just bringing it down. Now they're cycling it backwards, which kind of negates the long ball. But But at the same time, I'd like to see us put a little bit more pressure on that first ball. "26 minutes in, your FC Birmingham Falcons 1, FC Atlanta 0. Really, everything so far has been going our direction. UL with a looked like the ball got hung up in the air. We got over the head of the attacker and the defender, bounced up kind of funny, and UL caught it and tried to run with it for a second, but. We got an amazing camera crew as well down there. Nathan Harris out of Hewitt Trustful is running the camera for you. So if you got any complaints, just let the high school know. We have a lot of volunteers that help make these events happen every day. Every time we're out here during the week, these guys train 3 nights a week. Then on Saturdays, it takes a village to make this happen. So we're very thankful for all the volunteers to help us run concessions, to run ticketing, to be ball boys, ball girls, help get the corner flags up, get the American flag up. I mean, you name it. We've got people who are dedicated into to making FC Birmingham a place that you can come bring your family and watch a great soccer match. Good step in there by Cadman. Nice ball control by the captain, number 9 for FC Atlanta. Kind of a needless foul there. I think he was trying to get the ball, but he took the player out at about the 26. My guess is they're going to float this one in and try to put a head on this, but wouldn't shock me either if they don't just take a direct strike on goal. A lot of movement in the box. And it's just going to be a direct strike at goal. Harmlessly goes to the left. So a couple of free kicks for FC Atlanta and a couple of really wasted opportunities. Now they haven't gotten the ball down a lot on the FC Birmingham half. I'm surprised they haven't tried to do a little bit more with those kicks when they get them. They are controlling the ball a little bit better. They've gained a little bit of composure after that goal. Looked like FC Birmingham might get a second goal really quickly right after the first one, but since then FC Atlanta has kind of gained their composure, and honestly FC Birmingham has kind of fallen back where we're not picking the ball up until really they get to about the 40-yard line of our defense. Long diagonal ball. Lupe with the cover. Ball goes out of bounds. Gabriel Guagal, he's barking out some orders over there from the sidelines. Couldn't really hear what he had to say, but definitely caught the attention of his team's ears. Nice steal in possession there. Oh, it bounces off nicely over to Caleb Sippen. He's going to get this ball. He's going to drive at this goalie. Place it in. Oh, it's right across the middle, and a goal for Atlanta, for FC Birmingham. What a great passage of play there. Ball falls over to Caleb Sippen. Sippen places it just in a very dangerous area, and the newcomer Isaac Calderon from UAB lays it off nicely to the goal scorer Giancarlo Bustamante, who adds to his tally.
In the 32nd minute,
FC goal scored by number 9, Giancarlo Bustamante. Our new score, FC Birmingham 2, FC Atlanta 0.
So it's FC Birmingham 2, FC Atlanta 0. We're going to do this kick again. Referee didn't like something he saw. I don't know if somebody left early or what, but I always find it funny that they redo kickoffs. It's such almost a meaningless thing in soccer. Especially when the game plan on the kickoff is to cycle all the way back to the goalie. Great passage of play there. It really started with a little bit of a fortuitous bounce. A nice ball played in. Just gets away from Lupe just by inches. But he's able to recover. He's going to take him baseline. Can't get the cross off of his foot. Cadman Irvin stepping in, though. Plays it over to the FC Atlanta bench. I think he spotted the coach open over there on the sidelines, wanted to make sure he was alive. Another turnover in the midfield. This has really been where FC Birmingham's done well today. In the past couple of games, we've really struggled to possess the ball in the middle of the pitch. In this game, it seems like we've done something right. Looks like Cadman Irvin might have a little bit of a knock, which isn't good. We're already down. Cadman is our backup over on this side. Starter Manny Mendez is out with a food poisoning, and we need to get somebody in front of that guy in front of the goal. There you go, Mr. Brew. Ball played out of bounds. Would love to see something more than that done with that ball back there, but I'd rather it be harmlessly out of bounds than elsewhere. Cadman Irvin's still down. Not 100% sure what's going on here. Ref's kind of standing over him, but looks like we're going to have a switch made here. I'm thinking Cadman is about to come off the pitch. Looks like maybe Harrison Rodriguez is going to go in, probably in the midfield, and probably Yoel is going to drop down to this outside back. That's my guess. Unfortunate for Cadman. He's played a pretty strong first couple of minutes. I hate to see him have to go out at the 35-minute mark. Referee says we're moving on, regardless of whether you get your player on the field. Michael Brew has found a fixation with the stands.
Is that Harrison?
I am not sure what we've done here. It looks like we now have multiple players in the middle of the pitch. Good step in there by Caleb Sippen. He knew he was going to get kicked high there, but he took it like a champ. All right, Yoel has gone back to the left back position, which means Harrison is assuming the 6th role.
Substitution in the 35th minute, excellent game with an injury, number 27, Cadman Irvin, entering for SCB is number 6, Harrison Rodriguez.
A little bit of a collision between the goalie and the FC Atlanta forward. I don't think there was much in that. The two guys involved really weren't complaining too much. Oh, what an attempt to bring that down by Caleb Sippen. He gets the block anyways. You know, Caleb, one of the things I like about him as a player is he's just constantly hustling to the ball, finds a way to get something on it, and just is active. So right now this lineup seems to be working pretty well. Harrison, though, coming in for Cadman. Harrison has been a starter for most of his time up at the with the first team, so got no problems at all with his quality level that he's going to bring to the pitch. I'd like to see us really bolster down, make sure we take this 2-0 lead back to the half. Header by Logan, straight out of bounds. That's not exactly what he wanted. I think he was trying to play a header back to the keeper. All right, corner kick for FC Atlanta. This is a big opportunity for them to put the ball in the middle of the pitch. Let's hope we can. They go short with it. Pass goes harmlessly into Javi, who falls onto it. Played that right into Kareem on a double team there. It was a nice block there by Michael Brew. That was very important as they had two guys making a run against one on that far side of the pitch.
We would like to thank all of our great corporate sponsors for this spring UPSL season, including Mendez Woodworks, New Pueblo Supermarkets, Polo Lucas, Champion Sports Medicine, Puma, and McCauley. Thanks to all our great sponsors that make our UPSL men's and WPSL women's seasons possible here in the spring. Into the 40th minute now here in the first half. 2 OFC Birmingham fans don't forget it.
Oh, great ball in there to Lupe. Let's see a finish. Oh, off the pole. The pole has not been our friend here at home this year. I think that's probably about the 7th ball.
Tacos Chihuahua, check that out during the half, as well as FCB concession stand.
Unlike Lupe will name off the post. He beat the keeper. The post beat him.
Thought we were about to have a 3-0 lead, but the woodwork, again, is unkind to FC Birmingham at home. I'm about ready to burn these goals this year. I legitimately think that's at least the 7th time that we've either the crossbar or one of the side. Oh, my goodness. Shocked that that's a call against us. About 4 minutes to go in the first half. Don't anticipate more than about a minute or so of extra time. Really haven't had many stoppages of play. Good step in. It looks like right now we're just a little bit quicker than they are to every ball. Nice play there by Yoel Bacalo. Yeah. Ball off of FC Birmingham. Going to be a throw in for FC Atlanta around the middle of the pitch. Long diagonal played. Rooted out of there by Bailey Harris. Over to Caleb Sippin. And back over to Michael Brew. Would like to see these passes coming out of the back, maybe with a little bit more intention. Seems like we're playing them into double teams a lot. Looked like a foul on, not exactly sure who, but Logan was face first on the pitch. Ref was right there. It happened literally at the referee's feet, so he didn't have to look very far to call it. Oh, quick passage of play there into Kareem Salam. He's cutting it across the middle. Oh, not the shot he wanted, but caught a little contact from behind. But again, good passage of play by FC Birmingham, resulting in another shot, I guess, towards goal. As long as all the shots are going past the FC Atlanta keeper, I am not complaining. Starting to see a little bit of complaining out of the FC Atlanta team. Usually when a team starts getting hot, when they start getting frustrated, that's usually a good sign for the opposite team. Nice ball outside to Yoel. Yoel into Lupe. Lupe to Giancarlo. Didn't put enough on that pass. Looks like we are at 44 minutes, so probably about another minute, and then about a minute of extra time, and then it'll be time to take a little breather. It's been a good first half for FC Birmingham. Really had a good majority of the possession, I think. Definitely all the dangerous scoring chances. I don't think Javi has been challenged once back in goal. So let's keep it that way. For a defense that's been leaking some goals over the last couple of games, this is a good first half. Ooh. Crafty play there by number 19. Looked like he was beaten on that ball, but kind of wedged his way in there and ended up winning it. I remember him from last year's championship game as well. Oh, ball gets over Michael Brew. Yeah, that's what you want to do right there. That's the time when you're played out of bounds, Logan, when there's no other options. It's going to be a throw-in for FC Atlanta. I think if FC Birmingham can just kind of weather this out and get it up the pitch, I think we'll go to halftime looking pretty. Javi wanted to make sure that he had secured that. He dove on that after catching it. Nice cover by Harrison to get back. Yoel had made a little bit of a run up the pitch, and Harrison from the 6 slot slid over and basically played that outside back position. Exactly what you want him to do. More time than I would have expected. And there we go. The whistle for the first half. And if you're an FC Birmingham fan, you are super excited about the way this has gone so far. We're going to hope that we can keep this momentum going into the second half. And we'll probably see some subs come on after halftime. It's a hot day out here. Even though the conditioning level is high, probably going to see a couple of fresh bodies on there. The good thing for FCB is that we go about 15, 16, 17 deep as far as guys who are seeing regular minutes. So should be able to get some fresh bodies on here when needed. And, the first half was exactly as you'd want it. Dominated the play, created all the scoring chances, and put 2 in the back of the net. So we're going to go to halftime with FC Birmingham 2, FC Atlanta 0, and we will see you back here in about 10 minutes.
Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. to hide. to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide.
In the Division I level, last year, now FC Atlanta is playing up in the Premiership. They earned themselves up to the Premier Division, so now they're playing against our FC Birmingham 1 team. So far, it's been a really good first half for FC Birmingham with a 2-0 lead. Really all the shots on goal coming from FC Birmingham, and a majority of the possession as well. So let's hope that we can continue to see that in the second half. We have one sub that I can see out on the field.
Substitution at halftime exiting the game for SCB number 21, Caleb Sippin. And entering game number 7, Eugene Najorge.
Yeah, Eugene George from Montevallo coming on for Caleb Sippin. Eugene played in his first action last week for us, and this week coming off the bench. Be a familiar pairing for him and Kareem. A little bit of pressure applied by FC Atlanta there. Not sure that we wouldn't welcome a little of that at this point. We haven't had a lot of difficulty getting up and down the pitch, but the more we can suck down into the our defensive half, the easier and the more space we're going to have to play with up front. Nice give and go outside to Eugene. Eugene playing the ball across the middle. It's going to go all the way to the other side for Bailey Harris. Plays it in high to that back post, but really probably wanted to put a little bit more directness onto that ball. Still, good passage of play. Bailey into Isaac. Isaac over to Lupe. Ball getting moved around very nicely. Run going into the box by Yoel. Oh, ball played into the middle. Oh, dangerously. Number 6 for FC Atlanta having to clear it out. Number 6, that's Nicholas Huberty. Looking at the roster, Nicholas is going with his Tinder profile pick. Looking very dapper. Nice win by Lupe. Never put his hands up, just leaned into the play. A loose ball played outside, going to be a throw in for FC Birmingham. Lupe right now really playing a good game, probably his best game so far this season for FC Birmingham. Loose ball there by Harrison, but falls kindly to FC Birmingham. Eugene doing a little bit of dancing on the ball, ends up losing it. Again, though, as long as all the activity's on this side of the pitch, I am more than excited about what's happening. Nice step in. Logan Sawyer with a nice step, but then quickly turned the ball back over at midfield. Luckily, half the FC Birmingham squad was standing right there. Right idea, a little bit slow. Ball played in. Looks like Javi should beat the defender to it. Just plays it out, the offensive player to it. Just plays it out of bounds. Again, speed does not appear to be where FC Atlanta is going to beat us. They're going to have to work the ball. So just make it difficult for them, and we should be okay. It looks like every player on the bench is warming up down at the end of the pitch. Oh, off the crossbar, beat the goalie from a long distance. Not really sure how that happened. Very fortunate for FC Birmingham not to be pulling that one out of the net from really nothing. It was a 28-yard, 30-yard shot. Right now, it's looking like some of the bad habits that we had in previous games, where the passes are just not connecting. We really need to tighten things. called the initial push, which is fortunate for FC Birmingham as the FC Atlanta player tripped over the top of him. I think the linesman is calling the trip in the box. So we're going to see exactly what the final discussion is. Ball's going to be played out. Initial push by the referee being called. Seems like the right call. The guys got tangled up. Would have been very unfortunate for a penalty kick to be given in that situation. Nice ball down the field to Eugene. Eugene hitting Giancarlo on the run. Ball played out of bounds for a FC Birmingham throw. Good ball there. A little over the head of Giancarlo. He was screaming for a handball. Not really sure that that was warranted on that play. It's a good give and go right there. Had a right back making a run up the pitch. Giancarlo gets a little defended when anybody else steps into the center of the pitch up top. Looks like we might have Cedric Dorina warming up on the touchline. He came in last week and played some really valuable minutes at the center back position. I don't know if that's where he'll be coming back in when he gets on the field, but I was really impressed with the energy he brought to the field. You always like it when a sub comes on and you can tell they're ready to go. Ball played in. It's too deep. It's going to go straight to our keeper. Nothing Javi likes more than to come off his line, so that was perfectly placed for that. Isaac Calderon is a player. Great ball into Lupe, just a little bit deep. I'd follow up. That goalie popped it out. All right, ball put on the floor. It's a free ball at that moment. Good pressure by Lupe. Looks like a sub coming on, number 19 for FC Atlanta. Going off. Not sure what the number is that's coming on. Looks like number 17 stepping onto the pitch.
Substitution for FC Atlanta during the game. Going to send Lobo number 17.
I'd like to see us going back to playing some of the style of play that was so effective for us in the first half, this short passing game. One of the things that's nice today about what we're seeing is you're seeing a lot of pass and movement. Not a lot of stagnant players on the pitch. Ball put in. Bailey Harris with the win, but falls into the keeper. He was trying to flick it on to Giancarlo. Defense gets back in shape, and time to win this ball again. Keep it down here. Again, another hopeful long ball that's just played back where Javi can easily scoop it up. Ball goes out of bounds off of FC Birmingham for a throw-in for FC Atlanta. Ref didn't like where he's taking it. All the guys love to walk it up the line. You know, honestly, I haven't said a lot about the refs so far in this game, and that's a good thing. Looks like an illegal throw-in called by the linesman, but referee looks like it's going to be a FC Birmingham throw-in. Seems to be some real confusion on the pitch at this moment in time. Still seems to be some confusion, but we'll throw it. Nice smother by Javi. Again, just a slow roller, really played right at his feet. You can tell what the captain for FC Atlanta was trying to do. He's trying to catch the keeper backpedaling a little bit, but just didn't hit it cleanly. Yeah, we've kind of abandoned working the ball out of the back a little bit in this half. I'm not enjoying that as much as I enjoyed the run of play in the first half. Oh, nice ball movement there. Unfortunately, a little bit of a heavy touch. Oh, no doubt a foul there by Eugene. He lost the ball, took his leg out. Looks like he's going to pick up a yellow card. Refs never like that when they give a yellow card and you try to kick it really fast. They never like it.
Yellow card in the 58th minute, ordered to number 7, Eugene. Corey. Fans, don't forget again. Taco. And Chihuahua food truck. Still available. Also, FCB concession stand is open as well. Another substitution
For FC Atlanta, exiting the game, number 9.
Yeah, that must be something new this year. I don't know that I've ever seen as many substitutions on kicks as I have this year. I'm having to adapt to that. I'm used to a throw-in being the time when you can make a sub. But looks like Cedric is coming on for the big man, Michael Brew. Michael's given us a good 59 minutes today. Put some young, fresh legs. Cedric's a student over at UAB and played his club ball over at Homewood. Oh, you want one? Doesn't matter to me. We're good ball played down the side for Eugene. I'm joined now by Coach Alex. Not even sure, Coach, are you a coach at this moment in time, or are you in between gigs?
In between gigs. But went to tryouts last night for the U23s. We got tryouts this week for academy teams, so I'll be out there.
Got a new baby on board, though, so that's really what's probably taking up most of your time at this point.
Yep, number three just joined us. Picked a good name, Owen, and next to Owen Harris, commentating with me. So love it. He's going to be an FCB baby soon. So.
Well, we will be excited. Gabriel Gregwal's baby Enzo, his young child, is actually making his first FCB appearance today at the game, and we'll get Coach Alex's on soon.
Thank you.
Good pressure up the field by FC Birmingham there. some of our balls into the box could be a little bit better, but I think, again, this is a different game than we watched last week, Alex, where we're actually putting a ton of pressure on this team.
Yeah, that's the halftime discussions between some of the guys in the box where we hope we didn't sit back in the second half. We want to keep the high press up because that's what earned us some goals in the first half. So I think it's the struggle now is getting that final delivery. We kind of saw some glimpses, but we're not getting the good final ball in. So I think once we can find that, we'll find some more magic.
Yeah, as long as we continue to play tight back on the defense, one of the things that we've struggled with lately is, we've had back-to-back games of giving up 3 goals. So if we can limit them from getting on the board, I can assure you we're not losing this game at this point.
Yeah, the important thing is going to be communicating and stepping quickly because this team is not going to put a ball in behind and beat us. It's going to be a shot from distance. It's going to be some technical play. So as long as we stay engaged defensively, I think we'll pull the 3 points out.
Yeah, I think I keep thinking they're going to play some dangerous balls in on these free kicks, but they don't seem to want to play the ball into the box. They're going short on a lot of these kicks. Got a sub coming on to the pitch. Looks like it's I am not sure. The sun is directly. A save right off the line by Logan Sawyer. Luckily, that ball was just hit like a rocket right at his feet.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can identify who the sub was that came on, but it's hard to tell with the sun glaring in our face.
Yeah, the sub is the sub came on and ran directly into the sunlight. Looks like it's number 4, but I don't.
14. Number 14. He lost to 1. Is Jacob Jowers.
Oh, Jacob Jowers. Okay. Jacob Jowers is joining us. This is his FC Birmingham debut. He's also just finished his season up over at UAB. He actually played against his younger brother over with the Legion USL 2 team this morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jower brothers were stalwarts over at Spain Park High School and won a state championship together.
Yeah, I was going to mention that I'm currently at Spain Park, and we are wishing we had some Jower brothers come back through. It's been a rough season.
Now, do you work with the boys or the girls team?
I'm on the boys' side. I'm the head coach for the JV, and I assist with the varsity as much as I can. And we've got, problem is we've got a lot of players at the high school level are having to pick between the elite level club and high school, and it's just tough to get a lot of chemistry with some players that aren't really used to playing with kind of the higher level players. So you get a good mix of non-club and club, and it makes it tough to balance some things sometimes. But
yeah, it's a real situation right now in Alabama that some of the clubs prohibit the kids from playing at the high school level in the spring. I guess they don't prohibit it. They have a spring season, and the player chooses to be on that team. But I hope they get it fixed because it definitely has caused a little bit of an imbalance in some of the high school programs that have been perennially extremely tough.
Well, I think if we continue to see growth of clubs like ours, we've got high school players on our roster. We've got Ryan Borden from Helena High School. We've got Cadman Irvin from Briarwood who are choosing to play at this higher level, and I think that's what kids need to start doing, honestly. If you are an elite level player, if you're 16, 17, 18 years old, you should be trying to play up. You should be trying to play against the guys that are competing for college spots, that are trying to make it pro, because you've been at your own weight class your whole life. It's time to step up a little bit and see how well you can do.
Yeah, we're entering the 65th minute. Score still 2-0. Really, the only shot on goal so far that's been of any interest in the second half was an FC Atlanta shot that went right into the defender. Nice play there by the FC Atlanta defender there. I thought Eugene was going to beat him on pace, but number 16 got down, made the slide tackle, and kept it out of danger.
Yeah, as you mentioned, 65th minute, hot day. As this game kind of opens up a little bit, we're going to see a lot more through ball action, a lot more end-to-end. Defensive roles tend to kind of go out the window when you start to have the fatigue set in. So we'll see if we can make some key changes coming up here and get some fresh legs on.
Yeah, we're really limited at FC Birmingham right now with defensive options as Manny Mendez is out today with food poisoning. He was slated to get the start. Cabin Irvin, who came on for him and got the start, ended up getting some cramping issues, and he's off the pitch. So really looking across that bench right now, I'm not sure we have another defender. These guys better be ready to go. It's nice defensive cover by Eugene getting back. Obviously, they're going to be throwing more bodies forward, so our midfielder's really going to have to really be watching these runners.
Should be offsides.
Yeah, that was the old double offsides move.
We could see a little bit of intensity picked up from Atlanta in the last few minutes. They're looking to kind of drive these balls through more and more, and I think we're going to start to see some opportunities on their end as a result of it. I think they're pushing high. They're going for something right now, and I think if we keep our composure, we might be able to find an opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like they took a couple of their veteran players off. They got a couple of younger guys that look like they can really leg it out, and they're trying. To your point, they're trying to play those through balls. Giancarlo seems to get his head on every ball down the pitch.
Also, congratulate Coach Adam Johnson from Mountain Brook girls program as Mountain Brook defeated Briarwood today to win the 6A girls state championship.
Oh, nice touch into the box. Ball's going to roll out for a corner kick. Looks like we got Luke Sear warming up on the baseline. Short corner for FC Birmingham. Looked like we weren't exactly sure what we were going to do with it once we played that short corner, though.
Yeah, I think bringing Luke on is going to be a smart move. Some fresh legs up top to apply a little more high pressure, make sure we're kind of getting back to how we had success in the first half. High press, technical passing in their final third, and see if we can get something.
Not the touch that Lupe wanted on that ball. Straight out the inline for a goal kick for FC Atlanta. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes off for Luke. He's played up top a lot last year, but has also this year been playing a lot more in like the 10 role. So I think that's a place we would be very comfortable is keeping the ball at their keeper's feet.
Mm-hmm. Distribution has been a little shaky at times.
He's safe. He's playing it towards the sidelines, but definitely not giving his team a lot of chances to win those balls. Nice step by Logan there. Logan's played a good game today. He really has been developing. Was more of a backup last year for the squad. Stepped into a starting role this year and is really relishing and really thriving in that role.
Yeah, actually I had the pleasure of coaching Logan last year with my U19s on the reserve squad, and there was a couple games he didn't make the first team roster. We brought him down, and it was a good opportunity for him to step up and lead, and I think that's what he's...
Oh, nice ball into the box. I hate to see these balls hitting the ground in the box and nobody being on top of it.
Yeah, but to the point, I think that's what a lot of players need sometimes, is if you're not finding, first team action, you're not finding success, you should be able to drop down to a lower level team and kind of build your confidence and kind of be more of a leader on the field.
Well, that is one of the nice things about the FC Birmingham program, is that we do have different levels of games that you can get some minutes in, and whether you're starting, whether you're coming off the bench, trying to find minutes for all these good players sometimes gets tough. I mean, Coach Gabriel only gets 20 on a roster, and a lot of games can't even get those 20 in. So.
Important here for FCB to control the tempo with a 2-goal lead. They saw decent build up there. Controlling the tempo as they work the ball up the line is going to be very important.
Great ball there by Jacob. I'll call him JJ. I like that. It looked like offsides at the top of the pitch. Didn't get called. One of the things I did like about that play, though, is even though we thought he was offsides, I think the players thought he was offsides. What I didn't see was a lot of hands going up and a lot of ball watching, which has been a mistake that we've been making at times. And that would be a bit offsides.
I'm thinking it might be Lupe for Luke here.
It definitely could be. Lupe's put in a good shift.
Yes,
he's done a lot of running today.
Well, that's on a hot day. You're looking for 60 minutes out of your top guys at least to put in the effort, and then that's why you go to your deep bench players.
I thought Giancarlo might have been coming back from an offsides position, but he must have just been held on. I will say that the FC Atlanta defenders seem to be very good tactically at one-on-one.
Yeah. They don't bite in often. They keep their feet in an athletic stance and really make it tough to beat. If you don't beat yourself, you keep yourself in the game. You're putting all the onus on the attacker. So
it's a big game and a big 18 minutes. FC Birmingham right now is really back up against the wall. Need some wins down the stretch to get themselves back into playoff contention, and 3 points today would do a lot towards that cause.
Well, and a first home victory I think it's going to give a big boost of confidence. We just need to see it out.
I agree. They're going to probably want to wear the yellow jerseys now every match, as we've gotten 2 wins on the road in our yellows.
And it looks like...
Oh, it looks like maybe Isaac.
Yeah.
Calderon.
Isaac was putting in a good shift as well. A lot of gritty 50-50 challenges. A good ball in.
Oh. Had the goalie off the line, but could not put a decent shot on goal there.
That's one of the worst things is you come in and your initial touch right outside the 18-yard box. It's tough to find your composure when you're fresh in the game. Looks like a FC Atlanta player needed some stretching, probably a little leg cramp.
Looks like he's bounced up. It looks like
round of applause for our volunteers today, including our...
Looks like Harrison's going to take this corner.
Everybody give him a nice big round of applause.
Oh, a lot of big bodies in that box, and somehow it got right past us. Good work by Cedric, though, to just slow up the play there. Cedric with the strike from distance, but right at the keeper. But I don't mind that.
Oh, no.
Center back getting up the field, gets an opportunity, puts one on.
Well, and talk about a motivator. You get a center back banging in a goal, I think everybody starts to play on a little different level.
One of the things I've really liked watching today is Harrison's awareness when one of our defensive players is getting pulled off out of their normal position. Looked like maybe this
Could've
guy
been
was a little
offsides,
bit
yep.
offsides, yeah.
Well done by the linesman.
And Javi doesn't know anything about it, makes the save, so.
That's what you want out of your keeper. Regardless of whether the play is dead, you want him protecting the goal. Love to see it from Javi.
Yeah, he looked like he was a good 5-7 yards off of offsides. But it looked like the linesman was just waiting for him to make a play on the ball. It's kind of a weird call. I think I preferred the old school way of calling an offsides that you didn't wait for the player to have to play the ball.
Yeah, no.
It seems like there's more harm than good waiting on that. Maybe not in the VAR games where they can go back and look at something, but in a game like this where the ref's calling it on the field.
Well, UPSL, let's get some VAR action up in here, yeah?
I think that's what this coach is asking the referee, is that he would like the VAR pulled out. Unfortunately, here at Lawson Stadium, we do not have the VAR. We do have a CAR that's been parked on the street out there for quite some time now.
Yes, if you own a silver or Nissan Frontier.
Yeah. Looks like a handball there. Again, Luke Sear comes off the bench, and he makes himself a little bit of a nuisance. He's tall, he's long legs. It's really annoying for players to have to go up against him. Nice ball into the box. Looks like it's going to be won by Giancarlo. Would have loved to have seen him play that across the front.
Decent opportunity. It actually looked like he was putting a hand up towards Luke to apologize. I think he was trying to play that across. So
I wouldn't mind to put it in the net either, though. That
a little unlucky. Ooh. Cheeky nutmeg. Ball was out of bounds, though. Good step in by Bailey, disrupting the play.
Yeah, all of our defenders have done a very nice job of anticipating the ball and just really out-hustling. '77th minute, so we got about 13 minutes to go, plus whatever stoppage times the ref adds on. With FC Birmingham right now holding on to a 2-0 lead. Ball's going to be played into the box by number 17. And again, Luke's here just towering over everybody for that header.
You bring him on as an offensive threat, kind of a workhorse, but with a lanky 6'3" body or 6'4", however tall he is. I mean, he adds such a presence defensively, winning headers. And again, long legs, able to retrieve a kind of a poor touch here. And a good overlapping run. Let's see if he receives the ball back.
Played the ball to Bailey in an offsides position. Bailey couldn't make a run onto that ball. He wanted it a little bit earlier. But again, I like to see the backs. Both backs, Joel and Bailey, have been making runs down the sideline, and the two wings, whoever they have been, dropping back to cover their spots. So looks much better today, more organized from us on the pitch.
Well, I think to your point earlier, you're saying our backs were winning a lot of those early challenges. When you take away the 50-50 balls and you eliminate that initial threat, it provides your team a little bit of confidence knowing, hey, my back four's got my back. I think the midfielders have played it better as a result, and we've seen some composure that we haven't seen this season because of that confidence starting from the back line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Substitution for game number 20. Sam Vanetta.
Looks like maybe Victor Mayorga getting up to the sidelines over to the fourth official. We've been calling for Lupe to come off. This may finally be the moment where Lupe.
And not for any bad reasons, other than he just looks a little tired now. But he's been putting in a great shift. He's making runs off the ball. He's working back defensively. But there are times where you can look to the bench and find a fit player that can do. Great clearance by Javi. No nonsense there. But you look to your bench in those situations to make sure that we've got a fit guy. Good first touch.
Ball's got to go right outside. Luke making the 30-yard run to get on that outside. Just couldn't get that ball over to him.
That's got to be off, sir.
Bailey just getting a touch in there. Yeah, I thought that was an offsides for sure. But, again, what I'm liking again is that.
Oh, great save by Javi.
Yeah, great stretched out save. What I am liking is that, again, our defense is not raising their hand. They're just playing through the whistle.
You see that trait popping up at the younger and younger ages nowadays, and it's very frustrating as a coach and even as a bystander just watching. You got kids asking for handballs and offsides and putting their arms up when really they should be playing. Get back in the game and play.
Well, Lupe lives again. Looks like they took Eugene off the pitch. And Victor Mayorga coming in.
Seeing a great compactness from the FCB defense and midfield. It looks like they're really getting their block established early, and you can see they're not allowing anything through the middle. How many block shots have I mean, countless block shots. So
I can't see who that was putting in the work on that far side, but that was a tough match up there. That might be Lupe. Still putting in work in the far corner, getting fouled. We're in the 82nd minute. Only about 10 minutes till taco time. We got tacos and hot dogs Chihuahua here. They make some mean tacos, some mean quesadillas. Have not had the hot dogs yet, but they are crazy looking. So, everybody needs to get down here for a game, and they've been great to us. Next week, next Saturday, we have the women's team kicking off at 6 p.m. for their home opener. Super excited about that WPSL opening match being here at Lawson Stadium. So hopefully everybody will get out there, and we will have a nice big crowd to support the women's team.
Looking like we're getting numbers forward here on a counter. Can we find a release?
Oh, he's held on by number 20. Yeah, I think everybody who's been on the pitch for a long time is starting to feel the effects of this 80-plus degree weather. Be nice to close this one out.
And it does look like Victor.
Victor's doing double duty today. He played in the game this morning at Rathmel and is now playing again. Kid's called for a dangerous play, but I like the hustle. Not even sure that is a dangerous play anymore. I see it done so much that I'm not really sure what the call is anymore when you play the ball on the ground.
Yeah, it's a tough one because it's more so they call it a dangerous play because you're endangering yourself as well as other players by putting yourself kind of in the path that gets stepped on, and so it's a tough one. But most of these guys can control their bodies and should be allowed to play, but we don't want to change the rule books. That's
Yeah, it looked like Yoel took a pretty hard gut shot here. He's got all the wind knocked out of him. He's down on the pitch.
Don't forget, next Saturday night, the FCB women kick off their season in WPSL here at Lawson Stadium. Same time, 5 o'clock. Next Saturday afternoon against FC Nashville. Come and check out the FCB women's team. They play in WPSL this spring.
Looked like another newcomer from UAB stepping on the pitch. Mateus. Who's Mateus?
Substitution making his first
Mateus Groth. He's from Oslo, Norway.
number 18.
Yeah, I actually went out to their training session Tuesday night and saw some of these new faces for the first time. It's always great to bring in new players. We're not trying to eliminate people from roster spots or anything like that, but there are times where players get complacent, they get comfortable, and bringing in fresh faces, new talent, kind of, I think, has helped this team out. They've come out kind of with a fire today, and I think they're seeing that, hey, new guys can come in and take my position, so I need to fight for something. So I think we're hitting an uptick here. We just need to continue the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great performance, and especially considering the fact that we had 2 starters out today with Diago Oliveira not in the middle of the pitch like he has been for the last couple of games, and Manny Mendez not flying up and down the left side like he always does. So, yeah, the competition, the practice level, the training, everything continues to go up as more and more players find out what FC Birmingham's all about.
Good half turn there, but Jowers.
Oh, a nice give and go. Oh, across the middle. I cannot believe that guy just made that save.
Goal line save. Can we find the finish here?
Victor Mayorga was trying to just slide it in. Oh, and the ball goes over. Wow, what a great passage of play there. That flick on by Giancarlo to Jacob Jowers. JJ making the slot pass across to Victor, and Victor found the only foot he could.
I mean, you honestly have to tip your hat to the defender on that one.
Incredible
Great hustle. Goal line save.
Great hustle. Could have easily have given up on the play down 2-0. And now that play could be huge. Good cover again by Cedric Jarena.
And actually, that's been a theme I've seen a lot, is you saw 2 players for FCB behind the keeper there. And on all phases of defensive work, we've seen players getting back and working. And I think that's why we're eliminating these threats. I think, that's why we have a clean sheet at the moment. We just need to continue this.
Yeah, about 3 minutes left. Really need to defend this corner. Got a 2-on-1, though.
Great
nice save by Javi. Can't get caught out there. When you got 2 players taking a corner and you get 1 defender out there, that is never going to work. Looks like we're going to be in the same situation if we don't have somebody sneak over. It looks like we're...
Strong tackle. Clean but strong.
Yeah, trying to come through a lot of traffic with those shots. FC Atlanta really fortunate right now that this game is still only 2-0. Looked like FC Birmingham had an opportunity to take that 3-0 lead, really put the dagger in. Turnover there for Giancarlo. Goal scorer decided to take the shot. Had a couple of guys open in the middle of the pitch. Probably could have slotted it in for a tap in, but who knows? Leading scorer in the UPSL wanted another goal, so he tried to take it.
Yep, you can't take the 9 out of the man sometimes. He's your striker. He's going to have a go. Had options open, but end of the day, you want your striker to shoot.
Well, we have not won games without Giancarlo putting the ball in the net so far this season. So, and today's no different. 8 goals on the season. I believe he's the leader in the Georgia Conference. You might have heard our field announcer. We're now up past 90 minutes. I imagine there's been a lot of subs, so maybe a couple minutes of extra time, but nothing significant. I feel fairly confident that this is the first game all season, too, where we've been able to get every rostered player onto the pitch for some minutes. So
Man, don't forget
Haven't seen a drop in play with any of the subs, so it's been great.
No, I think the timing has been right for Coach Gabriel. He's made appropriate subs at the right time, and it shows that if you put in the work at practice, you will get rewarded and step up to the plate. Is your time ready? Yep. Let's make some minutes. Let's make it happen.
tomorrow. Beautiful day forecast in Birmingham. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in this crowd.
And Lupe's still making runs. Look at him. Let's go, Lupe. Let's take this ball down cleanly. It's a good takedown. Right idea with the layoff. Unfortunately, execution wasn't 100% where he wanted it. FC Atlanta putting a weak shot at the feet of Javier. Javi with a little gamesmanship, gonna take a little time to dust himself off. I feel like the refs looked at his watch a couple times, so I think we're not too far away from a final whistle. We have the men have the weekend off. Their next game will be in 2 weeks, Memorial Day weekend. They'll be playing on the road against North Georgia. Big game. Another 3 points up for grab in the division. Nice save by Javi. And a nice save off the line by Cedric.
Again, great job. 2 guys on the line. You've got your 6, Hersan sliding back. You've got your center back. Quality play there to looking to preserve the shutout here. I'm loving the grit and the intensity in these last few minutes.
Yeah, approaching the second minute of extra time. I would imagine they're going to play short here. Oh my. That was a absolute rocket of a ball played through the middle there. All it would have taken was one deflection, and that's in the net.
Yep, and they've looked to do that every time, is put the ball in the dangerous area, hoping for a deflection.
Well, I am a little frustrated, I won't lie to you, that we have not figured out that 2 players, short corner, and we send 1 defender, which allows them to get a clean pass in every time. So hopefully when we go back to the training pitch that we'll talk about that and understand what the numbers control that.
Let's see if Giancarlo can hold up for a little bit here. Great decision.
Oh, good ball outside to Lupe. Lupe, just take it to the corner, my man.
The idea was there. I think that's those tired legs. That's a good read.
Good
there.
read by Victor. Victor's got Luke wide open. Oh, puts it behind him.
Oi. Okay.
Nice job by the FCB Falcons, getting a much-needed win, much-needed 3 points. First home win ever for Gabriel Gregoire, and moving us back up the standings in a big way.
Yeah, I think this is a much-needed win. Obviously, you need wins in every game, or that should be the mindset. But going into these important last crucial games and some winnable opponents, I think starting to build momentum is going to be very important here.
Well, the schedule was definitely top-heavy for us. We played a lot of the top-of-the-table teams early. So I think that there's an opportunity for us to make some progress over these last couple of weeks. And really a couple of weeks of just training leading up to the North Georgia game. And hopefully we can go on the road and continue to get points like we have in the last couple of road games.
Yeah, if we continue our trend and our momentum, getting away victories is kind of what we do. So we need to keep that up. Now let's just add in some home victories, and I think we can finish the season very strong. Yep.
Well, thank you so much for joining me in the booth tonight, Alex. I've enjoyed having a co-host. Normally I'm just standing next to David Kearney, listening to him talk over the loudspeaker. So appreciate you taking a couple of minutes from your family to come up here and join us.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I've got little man in the stands over there somewhere playing with his Hot Wheels, so I got to make sure I get back to him. But enjoyed being here, and I'm going to try to make to as many other games as I can as we get down to the end of the stretch here. So
absolutely, one more home game. I'm not exactly sure when it is, but we will. If you want to go out to fcbirmingham.com, we've got our schedule posted. But we do have our home opener for the women's team. next Saturday, 6 o'clock. Expecting a big crowd, taco and hot dog chihuahua with the food, and we hope to see you then. For me and Alex, thanks for listening to us, and we'll see you again next time. Bye, guys.